Hey everybody, it's Dallin Smith. I hope you had a good work week, and I appreciate you stopping by for this little announcement video that I have. Normally, like I just would do like a text announcement. I do that on my other channel anyway. I just like it better this way, just because it's more personal, more personable as well. To just be like, hey, this is what we're going to be doing. This is the plan for a little bit. Things like that. First off, I wanted to thank everybody for the last two videos and for sticking with me and for really being patient with those last two videos. I apologize. Like I stated, there was just a lot of things that were sad when my grandma died, and Mario Galaxy was really difficult for me to make just in that regard. And there's a lot of times that I broke down and cried over the past year, just missing my grandma, and it finally kind of hit that like she's not here anymore. So yeah, last year was not a good year for that, and it was a stressful year last year. So it's much better. I'm in a much better headspace, and thank you, MS-DOS Project, my best friend. Basically, he really helped me to like come back to the scene, and he's helping me with videos and stuff like that, and I help him with his videos and stuff. I actually did Photoshop work for his Half-Life review, and that's by far my favorite video of his. I'm a little biased because I really like Half-Life, but go check that out. Maybe I'll leave a card or something up here, or just put it in the description, one of the two. But yeah, so we're probably not here to talk about that. There's a couple things that I wanted to address and talk about and get out of the way and just leave it here and never talk about it again. But also at the same time, we also got to talk about like future stuff. So I wanted to apologize for the thumbnail I made for Mario Odyssey, which was just I made like a Studio Ghibli one that was in AI. I created it with AI, and I do apologize for that. And there was a few people that honestly just didn't even watch the video and gave me a dislike just because of that thumbnail, which did kind of rub me the wrong way. Like, it's like, I did work really hard on that video, but I do apologize for that. I don't have money for an artist. I don't have the time and the resources to learn how to draw like that. I just figured it'd be something fun that everybody would like, and unfortunately not everybody liked that. So I've changed up the thumbnails because I'm no longer using Photoshop. I'm using Canva, which does change how you actually do thumbnails. And so I have the first 5 thumbnails of the season ready to go. So we'll be doing that and using those thumbnails. There's probably other adjustments I gotta make to those thumbnails, but it's not a big deal. And then finally, how the season is going to be formatted. It's going to be a long season, and it's probably my longest to date. I'm actually just going to name the video "My Longest Season." ... And then we'll just kind of see how that is. Not only is there going to be 2 marathons in it. Actually, I think there's going to be 3 marathons in it. There's going to be movie reviews. So I'm not just going to relegate myself to reviewing video games, just because like it does kind of get old after a while. I'd like to like refresh a little bit. I know that like YouTube likes a consistent algorithm, and it's just something to try also to see like if people like those kind of reviews. And it's just not going to be that long. I'm doing just a movie trilogy for some of that stuff, and so yeah. But anyway, next week is when it will start, and for the foreseeable future up until probably August, I'm going to be doing videos every other week, just because my wife is at home, my kids are at home, so I really don't have time to just go in here and like make review after review after review after review. So what I'm going to do is, she's got a week where she goes back to school and then she works, and so what I'm going to do is during that week I'm going to just get the rest of the reviews recorded and ready to go. And I have some like raw footage to record. I think I'm all the way up to like the 6th or 7th episode, and I just have to record 2 more games, and those 2 games are RPGs, so they're going to take a long time. They're part of one of my marathons I'm doing. So yeah, you can probably guess what marathon I'm going to be doing for that. I've already talked to MS-DOS Project about it, so he already knows. But yeah, so I'll see you next week. with the first review, and I'll just go ahead and say it's going to be Small Saga. But yeah, I hope that this is a really good video for you guys. I like the way it's turning out, and so, but yeah, I'll see you next week with Small Saga.